Hey everybody, and welcome back to the West Coast. This is going to be probably one of the last pre-release streams we do on this map because we have what we're calling the release candidate, unless we come up with some problems, which we already have a few. Then this map would be released as is, given the fact that we found a few things that we're probably going to want to tweak. It's going to be adjusted slightly, but don't expect it to be in the can for too terrible long before it's released out to everyone else. Hey, Scooter, XD, Paul, GoldenEye, and everyone else in chat that I just can't see at the moment. Let me show you a couple things that have changed. First off, this truck now has 5,000 hours on it. So this is a used truck for sure. I'm not sure if this starting equipment is going to stay here or not. We now have a helicopter. Flies the beach. We have a coastal patrol. Flies on a schedule.
So I'm at the gas station. He has one cone that's floating.
Floating cone. Alright, he's not in chat yet.
Alright, it's barely floating, but it's noticeable.
So I want to show you all the issues that we know about. Also, that way, if for whatever reason Will doesn't make it into the stream, he'll be able to watch this replay and get the issues that we find out about in here. Over here at the BGA, there's now a building. And in the building, we have some machinery. And the machinery is available for you to use, but it is not available for you to sell. Take a look in here first. Now, and if we tab, okay, we know about the Fiat. Fiat's in here. It's for us to use. If we go to our garage, it is not in our listed of owned equipment. It's also not leased. So it is for us to use or not use, but it is pretty much permanently on the map. Of course, to get the Fiat out, we have to buy the farm and then sell all the farm junk and sell the fence. Then we'll be able to get the Fiat out. So the Fiat, truck, and then, of course, equipment down here. And then, whoa, what's this? Got a Class Axion. If you own the Platinum expansion, you get to use a Class Axion here at the BGA. This might be. This is part of the Alpine farming equipment, the Pottinger Faro. Maybe it is. New Holland wheel loader. Have the Anderson trailer, Anderson DLC, and you have the Claas Scorpion, again from the Platinum expansion, up here at the biogas plant. Now, we've got a little problem with the concrete. The concrete doesn't look quite right. The building itself feels like it's been scaled bigger. Other things in the building, like these lights, have not been scaled. And speaking of the lights, well, we've got a little bit of oops-a-daisy here at our light switch. It's rather comical. You take a look at the light switch. Oops. Take a look at the orientation of lights, and now I'm going to turn the lights on. The whole thing rotates. Lights come on. The whole switch rotates. So, of course, the switches are supposed to just flip up. And of course, on all farm modes, start with no land. Okay, no land at the start. In order to basically make use of the farms, got to buy the farm.
What's the ETA for the helicopter? I have a tractor down here at the beach.
Admin. I don't know. Bump the speed up a little bit.
I don't really know if animations go by speed.
Well, I think it's on the same timer as the
Train?
yeah. Well, maybe not the exact same timer, but the same timer script. Oh, that's not how our light switches work at home. Light switches work at home where you flip the little switch up. Captain Obvious. Oh, I don't have the fast forward on this. I saw it in the morning. I don't know if it only comes by a couple times in the morning or when.
All right, well, I'll just stand here and I'll yell for you if I see it until you find out jobs to do.
Water machine down here. This water machine like been down here for Ravenport, or is this? I've never seen it.
I never paid attention to it.
Backwards. Difficult to get water from.
Yeah, and it's kind of morphed into the pole there.
All right, so while we're waiting on that, come down here to the arable chicken farm. Anybody that is new to the West Coast USA. Hey, Salty Soldier, what's up? Hey, Mark. Of course, this is a Ravenport edit. We get this every single stream. Someone's like, that looks like Ravenport. Yes, it is. Ravenport edit. But it is not just Ravenport that we're calling a different name. So
Helicopter.
we have...
It's moving quick. Over the lighthouse.
maybe we'll see it on the return. All right, while we're waiting on that, let's talk about... Claudia was talking about maybe putting in a hot air balloon. I don't see that yet. Let's talk about the lands. So when you start this on any play mode, you own nothing. The purpose of that is because, well, you can pick the farm you want to start at. You have the arable chicken farm, $349,000. Got the cow farm, $809,000. Got a sheep farm, $405,000, and the pig farm, $666,000. So really, best play mode to start in on any play is farm manager, because it gives you the most money, and you don't start with any land anyway. But what happens
going by nice and slow
is if you buy farm, then basically you instantly own all of the buildings on that farm. So we have a custom train spline and a custom train schedule.
coming over the tractor now.
Here we have the Coastal Patrol. Oh, we had a mid-air collision because here comes another one.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we have a custom train that just runs into this tunnel. It doesn't take the normal path. So it vanishes into the tunnel and then comes out over here by the Jeep. Train comes out over here. Might as well just fast forward into tomorrow while we'll look at the lighting. Sunset. Custom lighting on the map. How's everybody doing tonight? Been flying over here. Down. And we'll sit right up here on top of the water tower. Light. Down. And while we're waiting on that, let's go back to the garage. And of course, we had our starting equipment. But now we have buildings. All the buildings that were over at the farm we just bought. We have an fence we can sell, chicken coop, bins, grain bins. Every farm has its own fillable fuel tank. Then all the buildings. So you can keep the buildings, you can sell the buildings, you can pretty much put down anything that you can sell. Have all of the animal areas put back down. All the various decorations you can put down. Various bins. Talk about Razwood in a little bit. 3 or 4 various fillable fuel tanks. Got that activated, so all the sheds, all buyable. And then there's unique farmhouses. They are all buyable also. On this floating cone, probably the same cone. Talking about the third cone was floating.
Yep.
Funny if that was like something he never changed. So
Might not be.
Also down here, Ravenport, there was
Stuff
just
like that normally don't catches my eye, but the shadow under it was weird looking.
down here. Normally, this is just flat grassland on Ravenport, but we have an orange grove down here. We'll have light here in a little bit. The orange grove will produce boxes of oranges, then sell over at the farmer's market. A few more minutes while we're waiting on that.
If he's on now, that water dispensing machine definitely needs pulled out and rotated.
Got several sell points that are new. Has compost, and make corn straw with this. Make pallets of flour. Have a corn dryer, so you can have wet corn, or you can sell high premium dried corn. Have oranges, evaporated milk. Get pallets of evaporated milk, and then you have straw pellets, but not hay pellets. Take a look and go ahead and buy these other farms.
And at the gas station, the farm services garbage can in front of the building is up in the air. You can see under it.
We can also buy the orange grove. We can't use the orange grove till we buy it. Up here we have the place that makes pre-compost. We have to buy that. There are some greenhouses here to provide us semi-passive income. Just need to supply water and manure or compost. And we have here a wheat factory. And of course the biogas plant. Horse pasture. And that should be about it. Oh, there is the corn dryer right here. Should be about it. Oh no, your download's throttled. Alright, so that's good. Orange Grove. What about the trash can?
It's floating a little. I mean, we know everything plays right. I guess the point is to nitpick now.
That's what we do. We're the most nitpicky picks. Biogas income of the biogas plant is also where you compress
I'm not
your
sure if it'd be possible, but it would be
pre-compost.
nice when we buy these lands and stuff, like the icons would show up, like for the dryer, Razwood, and stuff like that, so you can tag it.
So it's not just for silage, but this is where you bring your pre-compost into this bunker. You have to compress it, blank it, let it cook. Then it turns into compost, which you then sell down at the compost sell point. Down there and check that out. That's down here in town. Hey, American Farmers Gaming, how you doing? Well, the map has anhydrous as a fill type. You'll have to get an anhydrous applicator. There's one over at Nexus Mods. Map has anhydrous. This actually fills anhydrous. You don't have a trailer to haul anhydrous. Get pallets of it. Shop, $3,200 for 2,000 liter tank. You also buy propane on the map because you need propane to run some of the factories. Buy propane in a tank, or you can buy bulk propane if you have a trailer that will accept it. Bulk propane can be acquired from here. Have a trailer included. I don't think we have a trailer included. No. not yet. Maybe later. This is where we sell our compost, organic solutions. Here we can buy bulk liquid fertilizer and herbicide. Road crossed from the train area. You can buy bulk seed. Here, wholesale seeds. Bulk seed there. And we can get bulk fertilizer from in here. Under the conveyor belt, we can get bulk fertilizer. American Farmers Gaming, because it's an edit of Ravenport. Without trash, with electrical lines and power poles, amongst many other things. All the sell points have operating hours. So no selling stuff at 3 a.m. Up. We have 2 animal dealers, one for small animals, one for large animals. Go down here to our corn dryer. We have our corn dryer here. This works is you want to put your corn, obviously, in the dump station. And then you need to bring propane over, put it in the propane tank, and then it starts basically drying your corn. Add propane right here. Of course, you get a premium for your dried corn. This is where you're going to want to bring your wood chips and straw bales and straw pellets. You're going to have to put them in the hopper. No free lunch for you. All of these buildings are functional, so you can get into them. And then these bins here, the way all of these Independence bins work is you need to fill the product at the top and get your product out of bottom. There. So you fill this giant, what? Told that to me recently. Basically, you need to fill it with this giant Farm King or belts. Backhoe. And then you can put this belt on the backhoe belt to make it easier to just pull over and dump. And then you need to use the Grant auger to basically empty the bin. These bins have a script in them, so you can put only one crop in them at a time. They'll take any crop, any grain crop that you would traditionally put in a bin, only put one crop in the bin at any one point in time. This GSI bin, except I think this one also takes seed and fertilizer. Here at the dairy farm, have a concrete silo. This will do fermenting of silage. from chaff and grass. Bring chaff and grass over. Dump it into this blower here, or what's even easier is if you bring this Batco belt, this one here, and you position it across here. Okay, so you can drive over it, and then it will basically put the product into there and basically feed the bin. I don't know where the dairy's milk trigger is. You? You can
I'll have to look for
put those maize mods in if you want. I don't play with the Maize Plus stuff, so I don't know anything about it. I think I have the latest. I have the latest. I had the latest animal pen extension. It puts the milk sale thing at the milk trigger, and I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I'm thinking it's over here. Every farm has its own unique farmhouse. We have a sheep farm. Oh, someone put a little decorative flower bed here at the sheep house. I don't think I remember seeing that before. Sheep farm, we've got sheds, maintenance trigger, fuel, silos, sheep pen. The hill, we have an old pig farm. Not a lot of pigs, just all old-time pig farm. Fuel station. Sheds, we got a little pig area here. I think this only holds like, I don't know, maybe 10 pigs or something. Where's the... Oh, 15 pigs. And the farmhouse for it is hill here. We're going to check out the horses. Salty Soldier, there's no way this map has been on the mod hub. One, Giants will never put an edit of a current gen map in their mod hub. Two, the map would never be released on some site like modhub.us, which simply just steals other mods. Too big for Giants mod hub. Coming in at 1.2 or 1.3 gigs for all of the map and all of the required mods or included mods. Horse pen. Old horse barn here. Not a lot here at the horse area, just a horse barn and a 4-stall garage. Over here and talk about the flour mill. Yes, the horse barn indeed gives manure. That is one of the nostalgic farmers' buildings. Flour mill here obviously takes wheat. Me flying around sometimes messes up with. So we need wheat, barley, or oats, flour, and diesel. So you need to obviously dump your grain here. And then you got to bring your diesel fuel. Around here to the green tank. It's obviously the faster way. Put your diesel fuel in there, and then you will be powering flour mill. Right, Chapel. It is based on Ravenport, but it is not just Ravenport. Just like there were tons of Goldcrest Valley edits in 17, fair number of Ravenport edits early in 19. This is a Ravenport edit. Brings a whole lot of accuracy to the map. First off, bulk of the trash is gone. Second off, all the power lines exist. We have a farmer's market here. Farmer's market's where we sell our oranges from our orange grove. And that blue truck will park over the trigger when the farmer's market is closed. That's something else that happens on the map is all the sell points close. Said earlier. Now this is a sell point, but this will also giveth very cheap pig food. Sell your grain there, and you can get very cheap pig food out of this hopper here. Down the hill from this sell point, we have Razwood Factory that makes free compost. Hey Adam, what's up? Razwood facility will take multiple inputs and diesel and produce free compost. So straw, corn straw, sugar beets, potatoes, or manure, and diesel go into here, and then you'll get free compost out of it. Take the pre-compost over to the biogas plant into the third bunker I just showed off earlier. and dump it, pack it, cover it, wait it to cook. Basically, it acts like silage, and then uncover it when it's done, and you get yourself compost, and then you sell compost down in town, where your pre-compost comes out. Let's see where your diesel goes, into the green tank. You have to buy the land before you can make your pre-compost. And then adjacent to that are a pair of greenhouses. Greenhouses are fairly passive income. You need to put your manure or compost in here. And then water around back. And then you'll start getting some residual income per hour. Cowboy Kelly, this is not coming out on console for a few reasons. One, it will be too big physically to be uploaded to Giants. They have a file size limit. Two, Giants does not permit the upload of edits to the current version's base maps. You won't find a Ravenport or Felsburn edit on the Giants mod hub until probably the next ARM sim. This won't come out on consoles because it has custom scripts. This is definitely not flat. Oh, you'd like to see a flat Ravenport.
Well, where the milk's being stored, I don't think I'd ever want to drink it, but you can jump in his tractor and confirm where the milk thing is.
I don't know if these signs were there before or not. Yeah, it says milk. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the concrete building, concrete tank. Will's in chat now. Will, we got problems with this building. I don't like the concrete. Concrete looks weird. Darren says it has a specular on it. Light switch. It's rather comical. Take a look at it. Take a real close look at it. Light switch rotates. Building itself just feels kind of too big.
What will say, this is ice skating rink for Disney on Ice in the wintertime.
It says it's polished. LOL. Well, Adam, I think they were talking originally about 3 maps for 19, but they were going to be Felsburn, Ravenport, and Estancia La Pacha. But that map just found its way into a near day 1 mod map instead. Darren says you've got a floating, the 3rd cone from the shop, floating a bit. Gas station. Here we have dairy. The dairy has two functions. Sell your bulk milk around back here at the hometown dairy. Get here. Or if you want to make a little bit more money. Yeah, he thinks the trash can around back is floating a little bit too. I didn't see that. If you bring your milk to this facility, they will, well, they'll evaporate it, turn it into pallets of evaporated milk that you'll then collect from the other side of the building. The loading zone for the milk, or for the evaporated milk pallets. Want to do something more with the milk? Did you see the light switch in the building? We have our log sell point. Note the activation trigger inside the sawmill. And the log drop off right here.
I see the flowers at the sheep thing. Yeah, that's kind of Raznik-like, very artsy-fartsy.
We saw your beach patrol
Very
helicopter.
nice.
Well, it looks weird. Pretty sure I've seen switches that flip up. Is this starting equipment still in flux? Still thinking about this starting equipment? There's the PDA. It's basically Ravenport with a bunch more stuff added. So there's some fields that have been modified, grass fields that have been put in. There is 4 farms that are all built out. When the map officially releases, there will be a very thorough map video into the channel. Here we can buy bulk lime. As I said earlier in the stream, this is where you're going to get your anhydrous. Got a trailer that will take anhydrous. Anhydrous is different than liquid fertilizer on this particular map. Oh yeah, we had a case where we had 2 helicopters because we were fast forwarding time. They basically came from both directions. Do you all notice there's power poles with power lines? Well, let's go down to the dock. You might see something missing. Oh, I got to show them the water tank. Go down here to the dock and show you what's missing. Californians Park, right? Everybody. The sanitation department has a job and they know how to do it. Look, the trash cans aren't overflowing with trash. This restaurant isn't like loaded with just trash all over the place. The place you'd actually want to visit and maybe eat from. Amazing. Like these people have some sort of respect for where they live and work. They don't put trash everywhere. So you probably want to rotate this. I assume you put this here. I don't know if this was here in base map. If it was, it's been backwards ever since the base map. You might want to fix it. But it's a little hard to get water. And it's turned the wrong way and needs to be pulled out from the lifeguard tower a little bit. Ah, is it in the base map like that? Is there anything you want us to explicitly test?
Tell me he's got grass in his chicken coop. I think where the eggs go, I'm not sure.
Oh, is he trying to sneak something? Hiding his grass in the chicken coop? Darren's running around the map being super nitpicky. Now you'll also find this map has a lot more trees than Ravenport had on it. Hey, FS Miner, what's up? I think we've done a pretty good job of banging the map around a bit. He said that concrete was a water tank at the area.
I kind of figured that, but still. So I'm kind of figuring the milk is stored in the unopenable door section there.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing earlier today. So over here, unlike Ravenport, we have 2 animal dealer triggers. This one here at this chute is for your smaller animals, pigs and sheep. And then, not here, but at this chute is where you get your large animals, your cows. And I don't know where horses go. You can also get cheap manure from cow barn. Hey, FS Miner, what's up? And you can get cheap slurry from the cow barn right here. Place will accept your root crops. Of course, you have your mill up here around the bend. With the change in the train line, there is no train that comes over here on these lines anymore. Okay, you don't buy the horses at the at the animal dealer because, well, they're not owned. Don't buy them at your dump point here. These poles will have collisions. These are all new. Power line to run across the place. So what do you guys want to see? What are you all interested in? We'll try to show it off. Corn stalk bales up here at the heating plant. See, we're pretty much getting a solid 60 FPS everywhere. I left the stats up there. All of the farmhouses you can go into, and they all have
Now, this is just being totally
sleep
picky,
triggers.
but the big red storage barn at the main farm, there's purple flowers like waving back and forth through the wall.
What? Really unacceptable.
Well, we're down to nitpicking. If he fixes all this, it'll be perfect.
Hey, let me get over here.
I'm really looking for a tree floating, at least like 6 inches off the ground. That's my goal.
Hey, old man Jeb, what's up? Oh no. No runner. Save me. Oh, no. There goes that idea. I was going to jump the cliff.
Oh, the worst one's on the other side. That's then go ahead and show them the inside of the chicken where the boxes spawn.
Grass growing inside. And as we said, go over here and Fiat again. All right, so this is not ownable, but it is usable. Darn it! Can't get out. Maybe if I work harder too.
Oh, you figured that one out.
I just snow runnered that thing.
I've seen that. I've tried a couple times. I can't get out of there. It's like that impossible game you play, Cracker Barrel.
Or the more easier route. And we have all this stuff because we bought all the farms. Farm junk 1. Farm junk 2. And it's gone. That's part of the well system, so that stays. Maybe you're like, I wish this fence would go away. Oh, $249. There, it can go away. So now you could put something down here once you cleaned things out. Oh yeah, so this is cool. So F1 menu, walk up to these bins. Here by the outspout. This bin has corn in it. 179,000 liters of corn. Bin has corn in it. 170,000 liters. This bin has lime in it. Almost 200,000 liters. So you can't put anything else in this bin until you take the corn out. Well, you can put corn in it. You can't put anything else in it. And you put stuff in the top. Then you take it out the bottom. Oh, well, this one, get rid of most of the junk. I mean, there's no farm that is completely free of junk. And that's soybeans in it. Corn. Sunflowers. Wheat. I think no bin up here at the pig farm. No bin over at the horse area. Yep, the mission is gone. And the cow farm's in its place. Got the cow farm. Got the arable chicken farm. Have sheep farm. And the pig farm. All of them are buyable. All of them are pre-built with the caveat that every building on all of the farms, thanks for the sub, Kincher 76. All of the buildings on all of the farms are sellable once you buy the farm. So, if you buy the sheep farm and you're like, I don't like any of that, I want it all gone, well, just sell it. And then you have a completely blank slate. Also, place anything that is sellable. Put the sheep back. Put yourself the workshop back. Bins in. Maybe you don't want GSI bins. Maybe you want Butler bins. Wetzel bins. Different fuel station. Maybe you really, really like the Alpine Farming Garage. You can put that in. All the sheds you can place. If you like, no, I prefer this shed here. Put those in. And if you like a different house, well, you can put a different farmhouse in. Also, everything is sellable at all farms. On all play modes, you start with no land. So you might as well start with farm manager so you have the most money, because you got to buy land no matter what. The way that is like that is because, well, maybe you don't want to be an arable farmer with chickens. Maybe you don't want to be a dairy farmer. Maybe you don't want to be sheep. Or maybe you don't want to be cows or pigs. Pick what you want and run with it. Also have your orange grove. We're going to go down there again. The oranges take manure and water. They'll give you boxes of oranges. Here we have the orange grove. Each one of these trees is going to take manure and water. Then you'll get a crate of oranges, about 1 crate a day, I think. Something like that. We need to, Bill thinks the oranges will strap properly now, so.
Alright, I have a trailer over here sitting just like that without the sides on it. Oh, that's right, you gotta get poop first. I'll get water.
Alright, let me go up and get some manure. I'm pretty sure they do Scooter's workbench. Based on the apple trees that I know Darren worked on. Yes, Flaming Boot has Razwood. The latest version of Razwood. And your compost is over at the BGA. So as far as production goes, you have your orange groves, you have pre-compost, compost, You have wheat or flour bags. You have evaporated milk. Of course, your silage, your fermenting silos. So $33 for 3,000 liters. Ah, yes, you have a corn dryer. Make dried corn. And all of the production is global company free. Don't need global company on the map. The water tower over by the restaurant will give you water. Hey, General Smith, what's up? See, when we add manure, we get oranges on the trees. We won't get any actual fruit production until we have water. Hey Frank, what's up? The map does have a built-in geo. It is loosely based on the Midwest geo. Our little branches. You got a flatbed up here?
Yep, right beside the building.
The shop or the Orange Grove building?
The shop.
Hey, what's up? Is it Umeso? all you can eat at the Raven Hill buffet. The wife took the kids to the wife took the kids to Florida for a week, and said they had a buffet down there. All you could eat buffet, but 2 hour time limit. Seafood buffet with a 2 hour time limit.
Nice.
$50.
Sounds alright.
It's like eat all you want. 2 hours, and it's like you eat too much, you go home.
Yeah, that, and they won't let you take a to-go bag either.
All right, let's speed up time. Eleven. Go over here to a farmhouse. Where's the oranges? Oh, nope. Traps are still a little weird. So funny seeing people fly around the map. Yep, we started a brand new save. Yep, uploaded everything. It is orange tree, Dated 11/19/5/15. Well, that doesn't. Well, yeah, it's version 1.0. I mean, I can't tell you much there. And I'm pretty sure we already sold them, but go ahead and sell them. Oh no, what happened? Not strapping down.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, yeah, it's now the date I have is when I unzipped it. My time. Yep, 9224. Because I basically went and deleted out all the mods that were included with the map from the server earlier at work. Uploaded them. Then I came home, downloaded the mods from the server, started a new save local, and then uploaded that, started the server. You might not have to go out in the boonies to grow your oranges. Certainly have to go out into the country to sell them. That's why we try to test stuff. You know, so you don't release a map that when you place the cow area floating up in the sky or anything like that.
Well, I'm glad your family got a chance to go before they strangle us all. I know my state's losing its bloody mind. I live on the Maryland border, and if I go to visit there, if I come back, I'm supposed to self-quarantine for 14 days.
Oh, because you left the state.
Right. I live right on the border, so
Oh.
I get gas in Maryland because it's 26 cents cheaper.
So here we can see where this sell point is closed as the car is over the trigger. And now they're open. Don't park anything on the trigger. There's a train. A couple different trains that come through. Oh, they don't vanish like they used to. They used to vanish. Oh, the winch. What do you mean the winch? Yeah, don't vanish like they used to. Oh, I don't know. I mean, that was at least 6 or 9 months ago. Definitely don't have that mod, and I definitely don't remember what those key bindings were. All right, genetic. At least we tried, right? So the question earlier about pre-compost and compost is the pre-compost bunker. These two are for silage. Of course, Razwood is for here. It may be hard to believe, but I am not a collector of mods. I would say probably 99% of the mod reviews that I've done in the past, the mod has gotten deleted within probably 15 or 20 minutes of the mod review being uploaded to YouTube. That doesn't mean that I don't like the mod, it just means that I didn't really plan on using it. So, Razwood takes straw, corn stalks, sugar beet, potatoes, and manure. Current binds are default. I never change my key bindings. Outputs pre-compost. Like I said, I don't have that mod anymore. I haven't had that mod since the day I made that video. Update the used equipment mod. Update was posted today. That fixes the hand tool problem. And I suspect you have the used equipment mod. Yep, diesel. Goes around back in the green tank. The flour mill also takes diesel. Flour mill takes diesel too. And here the flour mill takes wheat, oats, or barley. Make pallets of flour. Flour pallets here over here. And then the corn dryer over here, it requires propane. Corn dryer takes propane. Put in this tank. Then you put your corn here at the dump station. Dryer will kick in. Fan will start spinning. And then you'll get your dried corn out of the spout. This is where Will said this now accepts corn straw and bale corn stalks. You have to put it in the hopper. Take straw, straw, and wood chips. They have to go in the hopper. Can't unload them anywhere else. Any other questions? Anything else you all want to see? I can't think of too much more to take a look at. Yep, it used to take 3 inputs. It used the fill type mover script. Now it uses different production script that technically is more efficient. Doesn't bog the game down as much. At night we have a working lighthouse. I don't know if you all saw that. Well, I mean, you could keep the old Emerald Coast Razwood, drop it in the mod folder, assuming it has the same name, and basically you'll get the old Razwood at the new location. Might be a little different because the model's been changed a little bit. Okay. We had it at night earlier. I thought you were going to put a hot air balloon in, but I didn't see any. Saw the beach patrol. Another train. Lighthouse. Dollar General. Nice gated community here. Ah, it's nice to see the greenhouses have little night lights. Basswood. Different street different street lights. We have the old gas station turned farmers market. Got a radio tower. Lights on it. Whoa, train. Got a dam. Sheep farm. Lights on in here. Man, they're bright. Turn the lights off. Ah, it's better. Have pig farm. There we have the pig farm. Yeah, this guy doesn't have a lot of money. Kind of cheap. Doesn't have a lot of lights. Cow farm. Oh, this is, I like this. Nice light. I'll head down the hill. Terrible chicken farm. Roads. Animal dealer. Coming into town. Fast stop. Holland dealership. I'm Idris. Visitor center. Make sure the telephone booth is all lit up good and nice. Got the boardwalk. That. And then the sun rises on another day. Then we got our beach patrol. It'll be coming through here
All
sometime.
right, we do have a little bit of milk to sell if you want to try that out.
I've sold it. Sold it, and I've done the evaporated milk. The helicopter will fly through here in a minute.
All right, well, I'm kind of at a loss what to do
There it
because
is.
everything worked before this update other than visual crap.
That's beach patrol. Patrols up and down the beach. All right, guys. So I guess that is going to do us for the stream tonight. So we're just kind of doing some final checks on the West Coast, USA. A Ravenport edit. Look for it to be updated soon, and well, I don't know when it's going to drop over at Simply Safe Mods, but when it does drop, we will have a map video in the channel for sure. So, till next time, happy farming.